a bit late on that. What makes its own Mega Dragon? Welcome back for some more Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Last time, we completed level 2, defeated second boss, Mr. Dooter. A genie-like boss. Yes, I'm spoiling the fact that there are 5 stages in level 3, but I already told you guys that by how obvious it looked that there were 3 stages. Or, I mean, that there were 5 stages. I said 3 by accident. This is a nostalgic stage. I don't know for sure if there are any new abilities here, even though I said that there might be. And if there are, then I'm pretty sure that the new ability that is going to be shown is going to be a pretty interesting one. Oh, and this is a new physic, even though it's nothing much. Grabbing onto these. Oh, wait! I thought this was introduced in the later level. Ice. I thought this was going to be introduced in level 4, but apparently I was wrong. Ice. Frozen foe, give it a kick. Glide gracefully across the land with an ice skate, and even cool down those hot flames. It's just like water, but even cooler. Dash is ice skate. Press 1 for an ice breath. You can't aim your ice breath in this one, as proven here. It's just a normal one, but if the enemies are frozen, then you can kick them. Dash 1 in midair for a super ice sprinkle, and press 1 in midair for an ice sprinkler. I think you can actually keep this held. Yep, you can. But otherwise, it's just gonna be like this. Oh, never mind. It's just faster. That's interesting. I did not know that this ability was introduced right now. I thought it was gonna be introduced in like level 4, but I was definitely wrong there. I think you can also skate across these no problem. Yep. Oh yeah. And I remembered this as well. Ice is not really my most favorite ability. It's like fire, but a bit worse. You can't aim it. Those guys turn you into bomb ability. Not that it matters. Heh! I forgot that these things also turn into ice cubes. That's funny. I didn't know that they did that. And Mr. Frosty is not in this game, so no need to worry about ice ability at all when it comes to mini bosses. But now we have Parasol. First energy sphere wasn't even in here. Worries me a bit. Trust me, you do need to land slowly for these energy spheres. In speedruns, you don't have to worry about that. Empty that after the video's done. I think you actually need to do something down below. Oh, if you cancel it out, then it just stays canceled. I need this pineapple. If you suck in the Waddle Doo while it has a parasol over its head, it's still going to turn you into a parasol ability. It's not. And when you suck in 3 things along with the Waddle Doo, I don't think it does any random things. It just sticks to Parasol. Okay, that's not an energy sphere, but I'm still going to do it. Dang it. Ah, I can't do it. Forget it. It's just stars. It's not worth it. Guys can swim as well. They're pretty cute. Tornado. feel like there is something soon enough that you will need. Come on. Not over here, I don't think. No, that was just made you instant death. My word, no energy spheres yet. So it worries me that I missed one. Oh wait! That's a new ability. Spear! You can actually play a Spear D in multiplayer. Raise your spear and lead the charge. Bust out spear barrages and moon drops. Use it underwater. Spin it around and take flight. Which is actually pretty interesting how it works, but it's only temporary. Spear thrust is one. Press 1 and then left and 1 and facing right for a back thrust. I don't know how that works though. And if you press 1 repeatedly, it doesn't say it right now. Up and 1 is skyward thrust, which is this, and if you press down and 1 it's a moon drop. And then there's more. There's actually 2 more. Dash and 1 is spear throw. Dash and then 1 repeatedly in midair for a spear barrage. Dash and then hold 1 and release for a triple throw. 1 repeatedly for a multi-spear attack. And then the rest I think is underwater. Nope, hold 1 and release. This is actually interesting. Spear copter. 1 underwater is underwater thrust. The rest is fine. But I like this one a lot. So far I haven't seen a single energy sphere. Oh, this part. You have to carefully time this. And it leads you to an energy sphere. Is this the first one? I hope it is. Yes, it is, thankfully. That was surprisingly simple for how that worked. These cappies always confuse me because when I watch Kirby Right Back At You, they never wore mushroom caps at all. Triple throw. No. Not that it matters. Are there any? I don't think there's any super abilities. Oh, there is, and it's a new one as well. Wait, I actually remembered this one. And I'm surprised that they introduced this now. This new ability is actually really cool. Yeah, screw that ability. To be rightfully honest, screw that ability. This super ability right here with the jingle bell on him is called the Snowball. Snowball! Snow Day! Transform into a giant snowball and bowl down foes. I almost said foes. Roll them up and crash into a wall for an ice cold strike. There's basically 2 things you can do here. Or 4 things. You can jump actually as a snowball. Snowball is 1. Shake during a snowball for a snow attack. And then press 2 during a snowball or a snow attack for jumping. And then hit the wall or press 1 for a snow crash. It's actually really cool. But it's very temporary. Ah! Bang! Ah! Is this one of the cool things? It better be. Or actually, no, I actually remember this was the giant sandcastle. Right here. Or no, there's more. I thought there was going to be another dimension, but there's more. Yeah! This is the part right here. This was surprisingly long. Oh, and this one I think is the only situation where you have to be careful. You can also slide into that bomb and it would have worked out pretty well. It's surprising, even at its normal speed, it's pretty hard to not be stressed out about it. It doesn't hurt you when you go against it though. It only hurts you when you get crushed by it. I love how it goes from smallest to biggest. Screw it, I'm not getting that extra life. I have 15 already. You don't even need to super inhale that. I don't even need those stars either. There we go. Tornado or sword? My recommendation, unless you can't handle it, is tornado. It's still the same fire one as well. I've already done it. Goodbye. Still saying that tornado. I actually used to like tornado better than hammer, but now I actually love hammer more than tornado. I'm not gonna use that Metameter because I didn't even take that much damage at all. Let alone take any hits during that boss fight. But I'm still doing another stage. My battery's about to run low, so I'm actually going to... Man, I can't remember the timing for the number 1 part. So, I'm going to... I got the next sub-game. I'm charging my computer, that's why I'm away. Scope Shot is the next sub-game, and it's actually my most favorite sub-game in the game. And why is because, for one thing, it's the only thing that lets you point at the sensor bar, and for another thing, it actually is very cool for the final stage of Scope Shot, even though it shows you something pretty interesting about its door. But it's actually pretty interesting for the final stage because of its theme and everything. This one is basically underwater, so I don't think any abilities will be needed. And there's a new enemy over there that you can actually fight against now. And I lost my tornado ability, not that matters. Am I actually going to lose a life against that dumb cheerleader? Food. I actually need the food as well. Spark. Oh, new ability. Dang it. New ability. This ability is Crash. And there's only 2 things to do as this ability. shake the remote to build up energy for a powered up explosion. You only get one shot with this ultimate weapon. The only things that you can do with this is press 1 for just a crash and then shake the remote and then press 1 for the ultimate crash, which is basically called the supernova. Crash fireball for 1 and then shake the remote and 1 for a supernova. I'm not gonna use it until I reach a certain point of the game. I don't think it works on the water. It only works on the surface. Goodbye. Kibble Blade was a new mini boss, but that was easily defeated by my crash ability. You actually need this ability for a simple thing. And that was that simple thing. I love that ability though, but there's another ability that will be even cooler. Because of what happens when you use it. I'm not gonna even say it. I almost said it, but I'm not gonna say anything. Stars, whatever. I'm going to take them anyways. Since it didn't stop annoying me about them. Goodbye. Piranhas. Pineapple, but I don't need that. I don't think I need any abilities. Might be wrong about that though. There's no other mini bosses, so I just have a feeling that I don't need it. Darn it, but I did. I needed spear. And that bee had it. There we go. Oh yeah. This isn't very challenging, but we would consider it challenging. But it's not super challenging at all. Because I've already done it. I don't think this had a super ability, and I think the third stage did. Or neither of them did, and I think the final stage before the boss stage did have it. Oh, this is new. It doesn't tell you anything about it, but this is a shoe. This is a star shoe is what I call it. I don't know what it's basically called. It doesn't tell you. Unless it does. No, it doesn't. So this shoe, you have to keep it for something. Meaning an energy sphere for one thing. But if you keep it on and you fall down a cliff, you cannot swim in this shoe, and you basically can't float either. It's basically like real life. You can't fly with this shoe, so you basically instantly die. It's pretty annoying in one of the levels. I'm gonna see if I do pretty well. And if you press 2 on top of an enemy, then it's basically an extra boost. I'm not gonna show you what happens if you lose. If you lose your boost, because I think it will happen for you. But you can press 1 to abandon that kind of ability. But this is where you need it the most. And here's why. Also, you can't get hurt by any of the enemies here. Energy sphere! Or no, that's not where the energy sphere is. But you can get this energy sphere, and if you fail to get those Bronto Birds, then you can't go through that door. And you would miss that energy sphere entirely. Sucks, but it's true. I knew that you wouldn't be able to get a super ability on this stage. I don't remember if you do on the third stage though. This guy. Oh yeah, this guy. This guy was both funny and annoying to deal with. Because he basically tries to suck you in and eat you. It's just like the eel guy from Super Mario Galaxy 1. The Eelagon, I think is what it's called. And there's actually bigger ones as well that are even more annoying to deal with. But they are pretty funny looking. And they're invincible. They have no health, they're invincible basically. In Super Mario Galaxy 1, of course, you can take them out. Fourth energy sphere. Doesn't matter if you lose the ability, you basically can get this. But you have to be careful. I was not careful. Jerry! Of course, those bigger guys are not there yet. That will be for later, though. I think that squid's name is Squishy. There we go. Figured out the timing. Nice pose. Next time in Kirby's Return to Dreamland, we're going through the final stages of level 3. New thing, we get to do the high jump challenge, but I'm not going to do that challenge stage until I've beaten the game. The game entirely, the whole game entirely. But you'll know what I mean by that. Bye!